Recording. And so welcome to your Yang Yin. We will start with a Yang practice first, and then we'll move into the Yin. So we'll start top of our mat in a mountain pose. So I'm going to start like this, if that's okay by you ladies. Amazing. So starting at the top of the mat in a mountain pose, you can shift your weight to your toes, down to your heels. Maybe start to shift the weight from side to side, from one outer edge to the other outer edge of the other foot. And just take very gentle, soft, breeze-like movements, beginning to wake up our legs, finding some grounding through your feet. Maybe taking some gentle circles as you shift the weight from your toes into one outer edge to your heels, then to the other outer edge, and then back to the toes. Taking very small, gentle circles here. And then we'll move the other way. Now maybe bring in your arms, take them wide. Maybe tap your opposite shoulder and your opposite hip. Take any small movements that come to you naturally here to wake up your body. And with your next breath in, we'll circle the arms up overhead. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, palms touch, and you bring your hands down at the heart center. Let's go once again. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, hands come at heart center, and then you slowly fold down into half. Maybe hands come on your mat. Maybe they come on a block. You can bend your knees. This is your first forward fold. Tuck your chin in toward the chest. Let the head hang heavy here. And once again, see how it feels any different, if it does, as you shift your weight from your toes into your heels in this way. With your next breath in, come into a flat back by bringing the crown of your head forward, your tailbone pressing back. Exhale, fold once again. Inhale, slowly rise. Circle the arms overhead. Exhale, hands come at heart center. Connect with your breath, come back to your home base. Inhale, circle the arm up. Exhale, fold. From here, step your legs back one at a time. Shift your weight forward, bringing your shoulders almost over the tips of your fingers. Take a breath in. Exhale through your mouth out. Inhale. Exhale, lower down slowly with control. Inhale to your cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale into your downward facing dog. Inhale, shift your weight on your toes. Bring your heels off the mat. Maybe bend your knees here if that feels right for you. Inhale, extend your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Once again, bend your knees, look forward towards your fingers, and step, jump, hop, top of the mat, fold once again. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we slowly rise, one vertebra at a time. Circle the arms overhead. Exhale, hands come at heart center. Come back to your home base. Come back to your breath. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to your half lift. Exhale, fold once again. Inhale, step back. Coming back into your plank, shift your weight forward, bringing your shoulders over your wrist or slightly ahead. Exhale, lower down. Elbows pressing in towards the body. Inhale into your back bend. Exhale, come back into your downward facing dog. Extend your tailbone up towards the sky. Maybe bend your knees to release your lower back. Take 2 big breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth in this position. Shift your weight onto your toes, extend through your knees. Once again, bend, look forward, step, jump, hop, top of the mat, fold once again. Bend your knees generously here. And keep your legs as is with your knees bent, your upper hamstrings, your upper legs parallel to the mat, and just float your arms up coming into your chair. Take a breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Extend your knees, come into a tall mountain pose. Bring your hands at heart center. Back to your breath, back to your home base. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, fold once again. Step your legs back, come into your plank. Shift your weight forward. Lower down slowly with control. Come into your back bend as you inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's step the right leg forward and breathe. Step the left knee down onto the mat, your left toenails into the mat, coming into your low lunge Anjaneyasana. You can bring a block under your each hand if you have blocks here. Just so we are not going down with our torso here. And then let's just take small circles with our hips. Finding some opening through our hips here. Letting the prana energy move through our body. And then we'll come and find the center, bringing your front knee over your front ankle. Take a breath. Exhale out. Let's float the arms up, overhead. Maybe take a small back bend if it feels right for you. Look up towards the sky. I have the sun shining right on my face and it feels so warm and nice. Exhale, bring your hands down. Keep your left arm where it is on the block, maybe next to your right foot, and take the right arm up towards the ceiling, coming into an easy twist. Take an inhale, reach up towards the sky. Find an opening through your chest. Exhale, bring your hands back down. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee and step the back foot slightly forward, stepping your heel down as if we are coming into a warrior one stance. And then maybe we'll bring the block at the tallest height and take a flat back here. Shift your weight forward through the crown of your head, tailbone extending towards the back of the room, having a nice space in your spine. And then as you exhale, we'll tuck the chin in towards the chest, round through our spine, thinking of your cat pose here. Inhale, once again, think of your cow, lift through the head forward. And exhale, coming back into your cat. Let's take one more. Inhale to your cow and exhale through your cat. Come back to your flat back, neutral spine, and we'll shimmy the back foot slightly back. Come onto your toes. Your heels are on your toes, coming into your high lunge variation. And when you're set with your legs, we'll take the arms overhead, coming into your high crescent lunge. Maybe once again, now look up towards the sky. Inhale, maybe give a big smile. Exhale, bring your hands down. Step the left knee back down. And let's take easy twist one more time. Left hand where it is. Right arm floats up. Inhale. Exhale, we'll bring the hand back. Let's untuck the back toes once again. Lift through the knees. And we step back into our downward facing dog. Take any movements that come naturally to you here in your downward facing dog. Maybe shift your weight from toes into your heels. Maybe bend your knees. Maybe come into a three-legged dog variation if that feels right for you. And as you're ready, we'll step the left foot forward and we bring the right knee back down. So trading sides for our low lunge this time. Once again, bringing a block under each hand. So we have space between our mat and our torso here. And let's take small hip circles here with the left hip this time. And you can always bring a blanket under your knee for support. Let's move around for one more breath. And then we find some stillness by bringing the left knee over the left ankle, shifting our weight forward. Maybe hands stay on the blocks. Maybe you can fly your arms up overhead. Open your chest up towards the ceiling. Once again, maybe smile to soften your facial muscles. Take an inhale, exhale, bring your hands back down. Keep the right arm on the block. Next to the left foot, fly the left arm up. Inhale, reach, create space. Exhale, bring the arm back down. From here, we tuck the right toes under, lift the right knee, and bring the right foot a little bit forward, coming back into your warrior one stance. All 10 toes are facing forward. And we bring on the highest setting of the block. And we'll take some cat-cows here in our pyramid pose. So inhale, lift the crown of the head forward, tailbone extends back, creating space in your spine. Exhale, round through your spine, tuck the chin in towards the chest. Inhale, find extension. Exhale, find spinal flexion. Last one, inhale, extend to come into your cow. Exhale, round through the spine to come into your cat. Press into the blocks to press the ground away, round and dome through your spine. Come into your neutral. Let's take the shimmy, the right foot back to come into our high crescent lunge legs here. And when you're ready through your legs, we'll take the arms up, coming into your high crescent lunge. Maybe come into a back bend, maybe come with a neutral spine. Come as you are, as you feel it fits your body, right? Inhale, smile. Exhale, float the hands back down. Bring the right knee down. Right toes press into the mat once again. Keep the right hand next to the foot. Take the left arm up once again, coming into your twist. Inhale, exhale, bring it back. Tuck the toes under, lift the knees. And this time we'll step forward, coming into a forward fold top of the mat. Inhale into a half lift. Exhale, fold. Keep the legs as they are. Take the arms up, coming into your chair. Activate through your inner legs as if they are magnetizing towards each other. Hands are next to your ears. Take a big inhale. Exhale, extend the knees, come into a tall mountain pose. Tadasana. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, hands at heart center. Come back to your home base, come back to your breath. We add up. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step your legs back into your plank. Shift the weight forward. We stay here for 3, 2, squeeze your hips together. Activate through your abdominal muscles. Last one, and slowly with control, lower yourself down. Come into your back bend. And then we press into a downward facing dog. Bring the knees down and we come into a hover. So your knees are hovering off the mat an inch or 2. Engage through abdominal muscles here. Your spine is in a neutral position. And then as you exhale, we step the knees down. We bring the hands back. We come into our tabletop. Let's take some hip circles here. Maybe we'll go a little bit deeper by bringing our hips towards our heels. And then we exchange sides. Amazing. Tuck the toes under. Lift the knees up back into your downward facing dog. Let's step the right foot forward. We'll bring the hands on the inside of the legs. And I come parallel to the long edge of the mat and shift the weight on your right heel and take the left toes up, coming into your skandasana or your half squat. Stay here for a breath. And then we shift weight towards the back foot using our hands, and we point the right toes up towards the sky. Take your time, move slowly if that's what your body needs. Let's do that 2 more times, one on each side. Shift the weight forward once again to your other heel. Take a breath in. Maybe you can point and flex your other foot to feel a nice stretch in your hamstring here. And we shift weight to the other foot this time. And once again, point and flex. Go slower. And we shift our weight forward. Amazing. Let's keep our hands right in the center of the body. And we bring both the heels down, bring the hips up, coming into your wide angle forward fold. Bring the toes in, heels slightly out. So our outer edges of the feet are parallel to the short edges of the mat, or more or less. Maybe you just bring all your entire hand down, your fingers pressing down into the mat. Tuck your chin in towards the chest. Let the head hang heavy, coming into a wide-legged forward fold. Or if the floor is too far away from you, you always have an option to bring a block under your hands. Maybe you shift your weight very gently from your toes into your heels, finding a nice stretch in your hamstrings once again. And then maybe find stillness for 3 deep breaths here. With your weight shifting back into your heels. Keep pressing the outer edges of your feet into the mat to find an opening through your inner legs. Stretching through your adductor muscles. As you take your 4th inhale and come into a flat back, maybe come onto your fingertips as you come into a flat back. Reach the crown of the head forward. Tailbone extends towards the back. Take a big inhale in and exhale, fold once again, last time. Inhale, come into your flat back. Bring your hands on your waist and bring your torso up slowly with control. Pivot to your front foot forward towards the front edge of the mat. We'll bring the back leg tall mountain pose once again. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, hands come at heart center, coming back to your home base of your breath. Take a breath in. And take a breath out. Let's take one more breath. And exhale. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, fold slowly with control. Inhale into a flat back, last time. Exhale, fold. Step your legs back. Last plank for the day, I promise. Shift your weight forward. Slowly with control, lower down. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Bring your knees down. Take them wide towards the long edges of your mat. Big toes touch, and we'll lower our hips down into our heels, press into a child's pose. This is our first begin pose for our practice. So you can have a blanket under your knees. We're going to be here for a long time. So if you have sensitive knees, I would highly recommend bringing the blanket under your knees. And we'll keep a block ready, just so we have some support under our head here. So bringing your forehead on a block or on a soft, small bolster if you have one, or a larger bolster, but we're just resting our forehead on it. So our nose still has space to breathe. Your elbows are down into your mat. Soften all your muscles here. And we are here for about 18 slow, big breaths. Soften through your hip muscles. Soften through your hands. Feel the weight of your forehead on the bolster or a block or a blanket, any prop that you're using to support your forehead. Keeping your lips gently sealed. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling through your nose. Inhale, take a breath in. And exhale, exist in this very moment. For another 30 minutes, there's nowhere to go, there's nowhere to be. So just stay here with your full awareness. Without having your another foot into the next moment that's coming after this yoga practice. Take about 6 more slow breaths just like this. After your last exhale here, we'll slowly walk the hands towards the knees to bring our torso up, keeping our legs as is, maybe with your hands on the mat, maybe looking down towards your thumbs. Maybe close your eyes and take a breath in. Giving time to our blood flow to adjust to this form. And then we slowly bring our heels out and place them in front of us slowly. Your legs might feel sleepy, tingling. Slowly bring your heels forward. So you're sitting on your hips. And then we send our knees from one side to the other. Taking small windshield wipers here. Maybe extend your legs and point and flex your toes to awaken your legs. And from here, we scoot our hips forward towards our heels. So we have space at the back. We are coming into our saddle, our full saddle now. So for that, you bring a bolster, you place it behind you, right next to your hips. And we'll use the blanket too. So I'm going to gently roll open and roll my blanket. So this will act like my pillow. I'll keep it back. Maybe we'll bring some blocks. We don't know what we might need. So let me just explain what options are and then you can find your pose. So we'll bring our hips over our heels. So your option is A, your knees stay together and you bring your heels on the outside of your hips. But in this case, your knees will stay together. We'll squeeze our abdominal muscles so we don't want the entire weight of our body to fall on our lower back. So we'll activate through our abs. We'll bring our hips up, activate through our abs. Keep your abs tight and we'll bring our hips down. Take the bolster and you're slowly coming back. So maybe you bring your hands on your bolster and just stay here. Maybe you bring props like your blocks, or you can put the bolster over the blocks so you still have some soft cushioning. And then you lower there as much as you can at the back without feeling too much of a stress in your quad muscles. So at the moment you start feeling too much of a stretch in your quad muscles, you've gone too far. So we want to feel some stretch, but not too much. Your other option is you keep your knees wide, your big toes together, and your hips are over your heels now, but your knees are wide apart. And then you do the same thing. You engage your core, lift your hips up, keep your core engaged, bring your hip down, and then slowly lower yourself back on the props. And maybe you have something to rest your head on. So coming into your full saddle variation here. For my friends here, I'll come around to help you get into the pose. I've checked Nancy, she looks good. Marion is good. Maureen, do you need help? Yeah, even if you can lower yourself too down, it's fine. Keep your knees slightly wide if that feels best. Take yourself forward and just lean back on your hand. Roll your shoulders back down towards the floor. Bring your chest up and maybe just stay here. Look up. You don't need to bring yourself completely down. So if this is enough for now, this is where you stay. My friends here are doing amazing. Good job, everybody. So again, we are here for about 15 more breaths. Once again, as you inhale, exhale, just exist here in this moment. Breathing in to your chest Breathing into your belly. Breathing into your thighs. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale, breathe. Exhale, exist. About 9 more breaths. Last 6 breaths here. Last 2. And take a last inhale in through your nose and out through your mouth, side out. Slowly press your hands into the ground. Slowly tuck your chin in towards your chest. Once again, engage your core muscles to bring yourself up. And then stay there with your legs still wide open, with your hips on your heels. Take a breath in, maybe use an exhale through your mouth out, relax yourself here. And then slowly, ever so slowly, we'll bring the knees together. And we'll bring ourselves down, coming into a narrow child's pose here. Give our spine an opportunity to fold. From a spinal extension, moving into a spinal flexion here. We'll take a breath in. Take a breath out. For our next pose, we'll once again take our knees wide. We're coming into a thread the needle child's pose next. So we'll bring the big toes to touch, knees wide once again. And I'm going to use my blanket here under my forehead. And just giving everybody some time to settle down with their props. And as you're ready, we'll bring the left hand on the mat. We'll take the right arm up towards the sky. find an opening. And as you exhale, we're just placing, we're not stretching, we're just placing our right hand, threading it under our left, and just placing it on the ground here. And we'll bring our right cheek, right ear down onto the support that we just created before coming into this pose. You can keep your left hand where it is, or you can walk your hand out towards the short edge of the mat and place your left elbow on the ground. Incorporating a gentle twist in our yin practice today. Relax through your muscles in your legs, in your hips, in your arms. So we are taking an opportunity to stretch away from our muscles and in towards our connective tissues here. Once again, connecting with your breath. In and out. Taking 6 more breaths here. Last 2. Take an inhale through your nose and out through your mouth. And on your next inhale, we slowly bring our right hand out from under the left and we bring it straight back into our child's pose. Take a pause here in your wide-legged child's. Fighting the urge to move or bringing any small movement. Stay here for just one breath. And now maybe you can shift your weight slightly from side to side, from one hip into the other. Maybe come into a tabletop and take some hip circles if that feels right. Moving slower than you want to here. Once again, your legs may feel a little bit sleepy. Maybe we'll move in the opposite direction if you're ready. And if you are not ready, take your time. And as you're ready, we'll come back into our child's. Once again, there's no rush. to get to anywhere. And we'll open the left arm up towards the sky and we'll thread it under the right and we'll just place it there, not stretching, not extending your fingertips towards the side of the room, and adjusting your prop to bring your left ear down onto your prop this time. Softening your right elbow onto the mat. Inhale, exhale. Last 6 breaths in. Last 2. Last inhale through the nose and out through the mouth. Start unraveling, coming back into your child's for 2 breaths. Pause. And then slowly walking your hands towards your knees to bring your torso up. And then we'll bring our heels, our feet out. Place the soles of the foot onto the mat in front of us. Knees bent, face towards the sky. And for the last time, we take some windshield wipers here. And then we scoot our hips forward. We come into our laying down supine position here on our back. And for the last one, we'll bring the bolster, place it under our spine. And we'll lower ourselves down on our bolsters or any cushions that you're using at home. Or if you don't have a bolster, you can just bring the pillow under your head for support here. Maybe we'll keep the knees bent, walk the feet out towards the edges of the mat, and we'll knock the knees in. We've had our knees wide for so long in our yin practice today, so let's knock the knees in and give our inner legs some rest. Breathing into your belly. Coming back to your slow inhales and long exhales. Maybe connecting with the sound of your breath. Last 3 breaths here. After your final exhale, slowly drawing your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a hug. And then extend your legs towards the top edge of your mat. Maybe taking your legs slightly wider towards the corners. Coming into your final resting place for our practice today. If the block doesn't feel or the bolster doesn't feel right under your spine, you're more than welcome to remove it and put it towards the side. Using any blankets here to make yourself warm and comfortable. Connecting with your breath. Filling up your belly as you breathe in. And drawing your belly down towards the ground as you breathe out. And breathing in. Breathing out. And breathing in. Breathing out. Staying present in this very moment here. And with your breath. And with your mind. And with your full awareness. We'll do a loving kindness meditation together. So with the next breath, bring your attention to your heart. Maybe connecting with the sound of your heartbeat. And gently telling yourself, may I be well, may I be happy, may I be loved, may I be well, may I be happy, may I be loved. Now bringing your awareness to a recent acquaintance, somebody you met at the studio, maybe a yoga friend, maybe someone you met while walking or in a store, or it is a long forgotten friendship. And now telling them, as you picture them in your head, may you be well, may you be loved, may you be happy, may you be well, may you be loved, may you be happy. Now bring into mind somebody you deeply love. This person could be your spouse, your partner, your child, your parent, your sibling. May you be well, may you be loved, may you be happy, may you be well, may you be happy, may you be loved. Now bring into mind someone with the relationship that you are either struggling, somebody who's a little bit tough, somebody who has maybe brought you some suffering. And now we send them some loving kindness energy. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be loved. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be loved. If for any reason this is difficult for you, then trade the person with a neutral person. Now bring yourself, picture in mind your favorite place. This could be your favorite hike, your favorite trail, your favorite spot on the lake. And picture yourself sitting there with this beauty around you. And now we give the energy to the Prakriti, the nature around us. May you be well. May you be happy. And may you be loved. Now bringing your awareness back to your breath. Connecting with just 6 more big breaths here before we close our practice for today. And after your final exhale, slowly flipping onto your left side, coming into a fetal position. Our left side is our yin side, and our right side is our yang side. So, still keeping with the yin energy, we are flipping onto our left side. Take 2 breaths in here, maybe in and out through your nose, or in through your nose and out through your mouth. And once you're ready, taking your time, we'll come into a seated position. We'll bring our hands at heart center. We'll bow the forehead down towards the fingertips. Having gratitude for yourself, for coming and practicing, connecting with your breath and your mind. Gratitude for your fellow friends who came to share this energy with you, be in studio or online. Gratitude from me for letting me guide you in your practice today. Wishing everyone much health, much love, much happiness. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed your practice. If you have any feedback for the practice today, please feel free to share that with me